180, center.
Welcome to our University of Arizona press conference. It's my pleasure to introduce the two coordinators joining us today. We have offensive coordinator Brandon Carroll and defensive coordinator Johnny Nansen. Coach Carroll, could you tell the defensive players you brought with us today? Coach Nansen. Sorry.
Coach Nansen will get defensive players.
Martel Irby, one of our linebackers here, and then obviously Stooks, our nickel, is down there, and then DJ, Mr. Texas, he's here. So those are our guys.
Thank you. On the offensive side, Coach Carroll?
We got Jacob Cowing, wide receiver. We've got Tanner McLaughlin's way down there, and then the old KG veteran Mike Wiley, running back, is down there as well.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Nansen, as a alum, Alamo Bowl player in '94 and a past coach, why don't you just tell us about the week and about the game coming up?
It's been awesome. Appreciate you guys for taking the time. Our players are really enjoying the week. We're looking forward for this matchup. Obviously, our players are looking forward to it. It's been 13 straight practices. I think they're ready to play. So we're excited to be here. Again, thank you for your support.
Appreciate it. Questions from the group? Raise your hand. On the far left over there, please.
This one's for the older players. In the day of opting out of bowl games and things like that, why is it important that you guys take the field one last time?
Who wants to go first? Mike, you want to go?
For me, it's important because it's something I always wanted to do. I always dreamed of going to a bowl game, and luckily, like my last year, I was blessed to get that opportunity, and so I always see that as another opportunity for me to go out there and show the world what I can do and play with my brothers.
I would say we aren't typically coming together treating this like a bowl game. This is our championship game, so we're not really riled up about sitting out. Nobody wants to be on the sideline during this game. We all want to take part in it because it means that much to us. We've been working since January to end this the right way, so we all want to take part in it. We all want to go have fun. We all want to just make memories with our brothers one last time.
Thank you all. Another question? Back, please. Wait to the microphone, please.
Question for Michael first. You had mentioned before we left for San Antonio that you were still looking for tickets for your family and your friends. Can we get an update if you got those 20 tickets?
I think right now I got around 23 people coming to the game. I got around about 10 family members, and the rest are like from high school. So I'm super excited for this game to just basically put on a show for them. So, yeah.
Just one more for Tanner. The team Impact Braxton, I know you had built a relationship with him a little bit, and he's out here in San Antonio for the Alamo Bowl. Can you just talk a little bit about what he's meant to this team, what he's meant to you, and to see him out here?
Yeah, it's been awesome to see him out here. He's an inspiration to us. He comes with a smile on his face, just comes and plays around with us. We love having him around, and it's been super cool to see him out here.
Thank you. Front on the end, please.
This one's for Dalton. As a Texan, what does this moment mean for you?
I'm super excited. Like Mike, it was a struggle to get some tickets. I'm at about 30, 35 right now. But with all that being said, it's just exciting to be here with my brothers and be able to put on a show for my family.
And the 35 people, family, friends, who are the people that are coming?
About 30 family members, and then the other 5 are about friends, yeah.
And then lastly, what's your favorite football memory playing in Texas?
I'd probably say my senior year of high school, our state championship game, playing at AT&T. That was super exciting. Was able to win big too.
Other questions from the field? Front here, please.
George Choi, Soonerscoop.com. For Brennan, Going up against Brent Venable's defense, just what are some of the challenges going up against him?
Yeah, it's a veteran group. A lot of those guys are going to play in this game. They're talented up front. The linebacker core is star-studded, and their secondary is fantastic. They do a great job getting the ball and creating turnovers, and so that's kind of been one of their keys to success throughout the season. So we got to protect the ball, and we got a tough front to go against, but we're excited for the challenge.
Front middle, please.
Eric Bailey with the Tulsa World. Coach Nansen, can you talk a little bit about playing a first-year quarterback, making his first start in this game, and maybe part of that same question to the defensive players as well in Jackson Arnold?
I think he's pretty special. Obviously, he was a highly recruited kid coming out of high school. We got the chance to watch him a little bit because he played a little bit in the BYU game. He knows the offense. He's dangerous with his feet, so we got to make sure we account it because of quarterback runs and things like that they like to do. So we're ready. We're excited to play, and I know our guys are excited to play. So,
Quick go front.
Yeah, for Jacob Cowing, how does this compare so far, just the experience for the previous time that you've were able to be in a bowl game, and have any of the teammates who haven't looked to you like, what do we do? Like, how does this whole process go?
No, I wouldn't say none of the teammates have come up to me and asked me about the process, but out here in San Antonio, there's a lot more events that we're able to do compared to the last one I was at, and then just like the atmosphere, just how everyone's together, how close the culture is within San Antonio. So it's been cool experience in San Antonio. I know last time I was out here, I really didn't get to explore the city like that. So having the opportunity to go out there and see San Antonio a little bit, it's been pretty cool.
Question on the end.
Brennan, yesterday we got news that Jaden Delora was entering the portal. What has he meant to just the development of the program?
Jaden's been great for us. He's been a fantastic teammate, been a fantastic leader, and he's looking for an opportunity to go, to see what's out there. But he's still with us, which is a testament to the kid, testament to the program, that he wants to hang out and finish his last game here with his teammates. He's been awesome all week. He's been awesome all year, and really excited that he's taking the opportunity to see what's out there.
And for Jacob Cowing, how would you reflect on your time at Arizona?
Looking back when I first got here, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. I wouldn't have wanted to be anywhere else. So every day, day in and day out, I've cherished each and every moment ever since I've stepped foot on that campus, and the coaching staff, the players, that family atmosphere. So it's something I love doing each and every day, and I'm going to cherish those moments for the rest of my life.
Okay, go to front middle.
Yeah, for Johnny, a continuation of the question about a new quarterback. They also have a new offensive coordinator. How do you plan for that? Do you just rely on your base stuff and throw the baby out with the bathwater, or how do you approach that?
Like I said before, obviously they're going to run their offense. Whatever they put in on tape, that's what they're going to come out in. We're prepared for other things, knowing the history of the coordinator, where he came from, so we're prepared in that way. And then obviously the quarterback is very talented, but he's got a lot of skilled guys that are dangerous too. So we just prepare the way we prepare, and I think the guys are ready for it.
So, sorry, just to follow up, you look at North Texas film a little bit? You look at
A little bit.
North Carolina, or do you go all the way back to Indiana?
Yeah, we had time to do it. So
Really?
We had a lot of GAs, so we had to put them to work to get our guys ready, and we take pride in preparing our
Thank
guys.
you.
We go middle, third row back, please.
For Jacob, you consider this kind of like a full circle moment, given your history with the state of Texas?
Yeah. Going out of high school, starting in Texas, went to Arizona. Now I'm back here in Texas. My last final college game here in Texas. So definitely a full circle moment. It's been a fun ride, been a good college experience. So, I'm just cherishing the last few days here in San Antonio and sharing the moments with my teammates and coaching staff, and just loving everybody and go out there and play some ball.
Second row.
Brennan, where do things stand with the competition, I guess, for who's going to be the left tackle and the other spots for this game?
Yeah, we had a great week of practice. The guys are all set to go out there and get lined up, kind of like you see it on the depth chart. We've had a great week. So the guys are excited, new opportunities to get guys in there, play different spots. So, and we're able to, move it around if we need to. So we're in a great spot.
Second row, please.
For defensive players at the podium, plus Johnny, after they've had a chance to address this, do you guys buy into the idea that a first-year starting quarterback can be rattled, or is that sort of out the window anymore with college football?
I would say that we typically approach games how we're going to approach it. We analyze the quarterback, his tendencies, no matter what, no matter if it's first start or it's 100 start. So we try not to get caught up in that and just watch the film, prepare how we're supposed to, and go to war with our brothers.
I say, yeah, we respect everybody going into it, prepare the same way. Of course, we'd like to take advantage of it, being his first start, but he's a good kid, good athlete, so, yeah, respect him, fear no one, though.
Any other questions? Go to the front, please. Oh, preparing for a...
Yeah, I mean, in the Pac-12, we face a lot of good quarterbacks. We know who we're going to face. Very talented kid. Like I said, he was highly recruited. So we're prepared for every situation. That's the thing about the bowl games. You're not going to invent new things. So we're just going to prepare the way we prepare and be ready for whoever the quarterback is. It's just the way we approach things. And our guys, the one thing we preach about is, our preparation is going to set us free. So our kids are prepared for anything that comes their way, and they're excited. They're excited to play this game. So we're fired up to be here.
Question in the back?
Tonight's event is this is for the players. Tonight's event is kind of the first time you'll get to interact with fans since being in San Antonio with the rally. Just what do you guys think of that, being able to see a whole lot of red and blue out here in San Antonio?
Tanner, you want to go?
It's special to us because we've had such great fan support all year, back in Arizona, back in Tucson. So to see the red and blue out here coming out to support us is awesome to us. Super excited. This whole week's been cool to us, but to get everyone coming out there to do it with us is even better.
Awesome. Crew on the end, please. Just wait for the mic. It's coming.
This one's for all the offensive players. When someone comes up to you and asks you what kind of quarterback in person Noah Fafita is, what do you tell them? Start you, Mike.
What kind of quarterback, like in the NFL, like who I compare him to?
Or just the kind of quarterback he is, just what stands out to you about how he's able to play the game and how he's so poised?
His professionalism and his just cerebralness. He's just a professional out there. Everything he does, detailed. He's a great listener, great leader. So far, I've just been impressed with him the whole season.
Tanner?
Yeah, he's just collected. We all trust him. We all trust him to get the job done. When he speaks, we all listen, and we know he's going to go out there and do his thing. So it's easy for us. We're just watching him do his work.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a calm, cool, collected kind of guy. He goes about his work like a professional each and every day. The way he just attacks, film study, the weight room, practice. You like to see those kind of guys like on your team that know how to be a professional and kind of follow his lead. Him also being a younger guy, and it's almost like he's been doing this for years and years and years. So, I appreciate the way Noah goes about his business.
And then for Johnny, what's your evaluation of receiver Drake Stoops? And I guess for both coordinators, do you guys have any relationships or connections with the Stoops family?
No, do not. So.
Okay. What's your evaluation of Drake Stoops as a receiver?
Really special player. I mean, talented to be able to play in this level and being productive. I mean, you know what I mean? Is really a special deal, and he's a special player. So excited.
Two questions in the middle to end.
Yeah, question for Brennan. A couple of us have been out here in the audience have been on the OU football beat since 2004. I wonder if you could kind of recount what you remember about that game, what your role was, and that night in Miami.
Yeah, that's taking it back a little bit. Yeah, I was coaching tight ends back then, and we had a pretty good team coming into it, and faced a really good team, and we were able to get up early and withhold the lead. But the atmosphere going into that game, I'm glad that these guys have got a chance to experience big time bowl game like this, and get a feel for it because it's a special memory. Something I'll always cherish, and I know these guys will, with this game as well. So, it's a great program we're going against. They've had a lot of success throughout the years, and we're trying to get to that level.
Just a quick follow. I'm sure you've told this story a million times, but maybe not to Oklahoma media. Some of the lessons maybe that you've learned from your dad over the years in the coaching business.
Yeah, just really consistency and balance. These guys were talking about Noah, being a consistent leader like he is, and something we try to be really consistent as a staff. We want to keep the messaging the same, keep the preparation the same. Just being the same guy, same coach, day in and day out, and so that these guys can form a trust, form reliance on what we're telling them, what we're teaching them, and these guys are a big reason why we're here today. It's a fantastic group of guys, not just the guys on the stage, although I do like you guys. You guys are pretty cool. We've got a great group of kids, really lucky to take this team into this game, and can't wait for the challenge.
Go to a final question, middle, third row.
For Martell, given where you were a year and a half ago, to be here now on this stage, in front of these microphones, what's that journey been like?
It's very hard to describe with words. I'm thankful beyond measures. I try to operate and carry myself as such, just with gratitude, understanding that this is something that I don't want to take for granted. It could be here today, gone tomorrow. I've been without football. So I'm just extremely grateful for not only these people up here, but everybody that's a part of Arizona football, the university, and just for allowing me to find a home. I'm just trying to enjoy it, embrace every single moment, embrace every single moment.
Thank you, everyone. We have some time for some breakouts. If the coaches could stay up front, and Michael stay up front, and all the other players, if break out across the room, we'll get you. Thank you.